So please, when you experience any challenge, don't submit the application before getting clarification, because the moment you submit the application, it becomes very difficult. Hi guys, welcome to my channel. So if you are new here, hi, hello, my name is Anne, and on here I do talk about life and study in Italy, and I'm also a faith-based content creator as well. So if this looks to be content you're interested in, do consider subscribing to the channel, and thank you for doing that. Okay, so today we're going to talk about ESU Padova. So let's get right into the video. So ESU Padova is part of the regional scholarship for the Veneto region, okay, which is called ESU Veneto. But then the various universities in the Veneto region actually manages their own, regional scholarship. So this particular one is the regional scholarship managed by the University of Padova. So first off, let's talk about who can apply for this regional scholarship. So students enrolled in the University of Padova, if you're coming to study, bachelor's, master's, PhD, all of you can apply for this regional scholarship. So next, let's talk about the benefits for this regional scholarship. Okay, so for ESU Padova, the benefits are given based on the ISEE that you're going to present. I'm going to talk about that in detail later in the video. But then if you present an ISEE less than 13,153.12, then you're going to get 7,654.99 euros. And what you need to take note of is this is the gross amount that will be given to you, or that you benefit. Then anyone that submits an ISEE between 13,153.12 to that of 17,537.50 will get that of 6,656.52, which is going to be like the gross amount. Then if you present an ISEE higher than 17,537.50, then you're going to get 3,328.26 euros. So basically, the higher the ISEE that you present, the lesser the amount you're going to get. There are always instances where the amounts can be increased. And then one of the instances is that of students enrolled in STEM programs. Okay, so for those students, they're going to their benefit, or the amount they're going to get is going to attract 20% increment. Okay, and if they do present an ISEE, which is also going to be based on the ISEE that they're going to present, but then they are going to get 20% increment. So if they do present an ISEE between 0 to 17,537.50 euros, then they are going to get 7,987.82. And then if they happen to present an ISEE higher than 17,537.50, they are going to get 3,993.91, which is going to be the gross amount. Just like I mentioned, these are the gross amount that's going to be given. But then canteen services and that of accommodation, like the amount is going to be taken out. It's only in instances where you opt not to go for the Padova accommodations that like the amount is going to be given to you. But then if you are going for the, ESU Padova accommodations and also that of the canteen services, take note, 760 euros is going to be deducted for canteen services. And that is like 1 meal per day. And then 1,600 euros is going to be deducted for accommodation. So that is what you should take note of. I know so many of you do actually experience challenges during scholarship application, especially for the regional scholarship, because sometimes like there are a whole lot of complications. So I'm going to leave so many links in the video description on who to contact, where to go when you need like any kind of clarification. So here I am going to leave the email of the scholarship board, which is benefici.studenti@University of Padova, but then it's only pd.it. So whenever you experience any challenges at all, please email them. This is so important. You don't have to be scared to email the scholarship board and ask them about any kind of clarifications. I'm also going to leave in the description, before I'm saying this, before I move on to talk about other stuff, and I'm also going to leave in the description the CAF office to contact, their email, their website. I'm going to leave all of the details there that I'm going to talk about in this video. So please, when you experience any challenge, don't submit the application before getting clarification, because the moment you submit the application, it becomes very difficult for you to make changes. So when you have challenges, contact them first before submitting the application. I hope that's clear. So let's go on. So as you guys know, every scholarship comes with its own application requirements. And in Italy, the application requirements consist that of economic and also merit. So for the economic requirement, the ISEE that you should be presenting should not be more than 26,306.25 euros. And then that of properties, like the valuation of properties and assets, should not be more than 40,031.27 euros. Then for merit, as you always know, for first year students enrolling in bachelor's and master's program, you do not, like, no merit is considered during the first half of the payments of the scholarship, and even during the awarding of the scholarship. But then for you to receive the second installment of the scholarship money, you will need to meet the necessary credit requirements. So you need to be able to achieve 20 credits by 10th of August 2024. And in the instances where you are not able to achieve that credit by that date, it's going to be extended for you to be able to make the needed credits to that of, it's going to be extended to 30th of November 2024 for you to meet this merit condition for the second installment of the amount to be paid to you. But then after all of this, and then you do not meet the merit requirement, the scholarship is going to be revoked. I know I don't talk about this a lot in videos, but then that's something you guys need to know. The scholarship is going to be revoked, and then you might have to pay back all the money that has been spent on you to the scholarship board. So please kindly take note of that. Now let us talk about the documents requested for this scholarship application. So the document requested, as always, is that of the family declaration document. Okay, and with this document, it covers the composition of the family, the income of each and every member that you've stated in the family composition, and that of properties that you guys own and movable assets. So this document must cover all of these sections that I've spoken about. And then all of these documents must be issued by the various authorities in your home country. So the public authorities that are in charge of issuing this document must be the ones to issue this document. The year under review for the income document is that of 2021. So as of 2021, the income that each and every member of your family, got, and also that of the properties and movable assets should be stated in the document. In instances where your family reside in a rented apartment, the value of the rent per year must be stated, and then you must include the rental contract. After you do present this document, after you do generate this document, you are supposed to proceed and request for the ISEE Parificato, which is for you international students. Okay, you're supposed to go ahead and request for the ISEE Parificato from the affiliated CAF office. So I'm going to talk to you guys, I'm going to explain a bit how to go about this, and then I'm going to leave the particular website and then documents or the instructions regarding how to go about requesting for the ISEE Parificato. I'm going to leave it in the video description. Please visit each and every of these links, read, get necessary information before going ahead to request for this scholarship. So the CAF affiliated to the University of Padova is that of CAF CIA Padova, and their email is cafiseunipd@ciapadova.it. I'm leaving it here, and I'm also going to leave it in the video description. Please ensure that you go and ensure you email this particular CAF office for how to go about the ISEE Parificato. But I'm going to explain a bit of it in this video. So To go about the ISEE Padificato, first of all, you need to upload all the needed documents on the affiliated CAF portal. This is the only way you're supposed to request for the ISEE Padificato. You cannot submit it physically. No other means is requested. So now let's talk about the particular document that you need to upload on the CAF portal. Your identity document, your physical code issued by the tax office, then any disability certificate, then also your University of Padova like registration number and that of the degree program that you will be enrolling to, and your family declaration document which I've spoken about. It should contain your family composition, the family income produced as at the year 2021, and also it should also contain your properties and movable assets. Then lastly, in instances where your parent, like you have any of your parent that is dead, you must present their death certificate. In instances where your parents are divorced, you must present their divorce certificate. That is very important. So these are the list of documents that you're supposed to present to the CAF office. You're supposed to upload onto the CAF portal. So I hope you get that. So take note, before I go ahead, I'm going to leave the list of this like links in the video description. I'm going to leave the scholarship website. I'm also going to leave the CAF website, the portal where you're supposed to upload the document. I'm going to leave it in the video description. I'm going to leave the CAF email, okay, so that you email them if you need any form of clarification about the ISEE Padificato or the documents you're supposed to present. I'm also going to leave in the video description the ESU Padova email for assistance, okay? And then I'm also going to leave all links to the necessary documents that you need to read through before starting with the application. So there were a whole lot of documents that ESU Padova provided on their website, which I'm going to provide, I'm going to insert the links to all of these documents so you go check them out. You're supposed to read for yourself. Okay, so let's go on. So now let us talk about the publication of the rankings. So the provisional rankings will be published by the 20th of October 2023. And then a request for changes must be made within 15 days after the provisional rankings have been published. Then the definitive rankings will be published by 15th of November 2023. Now let us talk about payment of the scholarship money. First of all, the first installment will be paid by December 2023. Okay, so that's what you need to take note of. And then the second installment, just like I mentioned earlier, is going to be paid only in instances where you have met the merit requirement. So that is by you making 20 credits, and it should be you should be able to make the needed credits by 10th of August 2024. So that is one thing you need to take note of. Then let us talk about the various deadlines for this scholarship application. So the deadline for the scholarship application itself is that of 2nd of October 2023. The deadline for the request of the ISEE Padificato is that of the same 2nd October 2023. And then the deadline for the full enrollment in the university, because there are instances where you can actually apply for the scholarship, but then you've not necessarily enrolled in the University of Padova. Okay, but in this instance, you can only be awarded a scholarship only after you formally finished enrolling in the University of Padova. And for this reason, the deadline is that of 30th of September 2023. So that is all that you need to take note of. That is all I wanted to share in this particular video. All the links are going to be in the video description. All of you guys that are going to apply for this regional scholarship, I'm wishing you guys the very best. Ensure that you read through the documents, and you go through all the links in the video description. Ask all the information you need to ask from the right authorities, and then ensure that you fill the form correctly. And I'm wishing you the very best. See you in my next video, and happy applying. Bye.